Jen and Jamie on a Thursday.
Dynamic Duos, Bible Edition.
Oh, hello, Lunchians. Happy Thursday. Yo, Pokey, do you have the lunchbox? You do. If you have the lunchbox, it means it must be time for Jen and Jamie on a Thursday. Dynamic Duo, Bible Edition.
Woo-hoo.
All right, so we are
Gumby and Pokey.
Gumby and Pokey. I, Gumby, am here with my faithful sidekick and best friend, Pokey, who's always there to pick me up and give me his witty advice and take me places. That's the best thing.
Mm-hmm.
Take me places. So, anyways, I don't think we're going to be able to do this segment seriously with these costumes on, but we wanted to show you that we are Gumby and Pokey. Friends, sidekick, you're there, always there for me, which leads us into our dynamic duo for the week, who happen to be...
All right, so our dynamic duo for the week, we gave you the clue of a staff. I don't even know if this picture goes up and down.
I don't know. It
On the internet, it was
like
sideways.
this. So staff, person and the sidekick.
Mm-hmm.
These two just happen to be brothers.
Mm-hmm. Very well known.
Old Testament.
Old Testament.
If you guessed Moses and Aaron, you would be correct.
Good job. So Moses and Aaron, God was calling Moses to do
A lot of work.
a lot of stuff.
He did big things. man.
Big things. I mean, he, just had to like save God's people.
Yeah.
No big deal, right? God calls us to do like way less, and we have excuses. God was calling Moses to do a lot, and Moses had a lot of excuses as to why he was not going to be able to serve.
I don't have a good speaking voice.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't want to.
I don't want to. I just don't want to do it.
And so God said,
Fine.
okay,
Mhm.
that sounds good. I will answer all of those requests so that you still have to do it. And he sent Moses a trusty sidekick to help him along the way. But this sidekick was also his brother, Aaron. And so God sent Aaron to help Moses through all of his tasks. And so we picked the staff because we were particularly looking at the reference of when Moses had to hold up a staff. And if his arms started to fall, then the water started closing in. And so Moses was struggling because it had to be a long time. I think if we asked any of you to like raise your hands for the rest of the segment, it would get tough. And so when Moses's arms started to fall, then there was his trusty sidekick, Aaron, to hold up his hand and to give to give Moses the rest that he needed. And so Aaron was there to support Moses, to uplift him, to encourage him, and also to do the Lord's work through all of those things.
Which is a great lesson for us, because when Moses doubted that he could even do such a task, God was there ultimately. I mean, God was the one that supported him, that he could lean on God. God loved him. But in answering Moses' excuses, he gave him someone physical here on earth to also be a helper and a supporter, and that was his brother Aaron. So us in life are encouraged to
Be the trusty sidekick.
Be the trusty sidekick. So we can gain strength and peace and comfort from God, our Father in heaven, but when we feel we just can't do something, or we have excuse after excuse to not do something, we can know that we always have not only God, but then God provides for us a sidekick in life. And it's also a good lesson to also be a sidekick in life, to make sure that if there's somebody struggling with something or in joy of something, you can be that person that those people rely on, because you do know where your strength and comfort come from.
So you can be like Moses and rely on your sidekicks to help you through, and you can be like Aaron and be the ones who are uplifting and supporting somebody else through life.
So with that being said, it is time for
What's in the lunchbox?
Yo, Pokey, can you give us a little hoof action? We don't have a table to
We
pound.
don't have a table.
Anyways, it is time for...
All right, this week it is. Ooh, this is going to be hard to tell. It is going to be a slate. So it's like an old-fashioned chalkboard. White, dry, really old-fashioned dry erase board.
I was going to say,
And then a doubly old-fashioned smartboard.
Yeah. Short of writing in the ground, I guess, you would have written on something like this.
Yeah, so a slate.
Writing. Well, we just talked about Moses and Aaron, so it can't be the Ten Commandments.
Ooh, that would have been a good guess, though.
Hmm.
I didn't even think about that.
Another dynamic duo where possibly had to write
Had to write
on slate, or at least something. Had to write a message.
whatever they would have had available at the time.
That'll get us thinking. I'm gonna go back with
Gotta
my.
spend your spring break thinking.
I'm gonna go back with my trusty sidekick and figure out what exactly we are talking about this week. So from Jen and Jamie, or Gumby and Pokey,
May your lunchbox always be full.
we'll see you next time.
Jen and Jamie on a Thursday.